Oh, it's... Here, let me turn the other radio off, too. Back when we started the show, it's still correct audio.
No, this band's on a label called... I have this on cassette. Outcast tapes. Outcast Tape Infirmary. It's a label in Wisconsin. Look at that label though. Just a fucking bunch of fucking...
Can I get rid of this
stoner bros?
Trash here?
But that's it. But this is the album. Look at the name. Caregiver. It's got crosses in front of it.
What's deceiving?
Yeah. But I got it at...
Alright,
This is the song Limp Wrist. This is
what
not
are we
for
listening
you.
to and we're live?
Suicide of the Astronaut.
Suicide of the Astronaut. And due to what
Very Forte Interdure.
Bill, this mic doesn't really pick up on that, which I'm thankful for because I have to edit less. But we were going to do the Grammy show.
This is a band... Oh, okay. But this is a band off...
That's why we're not on Twitch, everyone. Because...
Caregiver. He has this spoken word diatribe that he's just like, fuck.
Diatribe. I think that's still another word that you've pulled out that I'm like, Like bespoke. You know how bespoke's kind of a new word?
Bespoke is the new woke.
I don't want to edit this. We've had a lot of shows where
You can't edit woke.
It's not even that, but like, does every conversation need to revolve around like, oh, we're all different and smarter now due to the internet? We've woken up in this grand scheme of things, and
if you
therefore,
think you're smart because the internet, you might be. You might be. Jeff Foxworthy would probably have a few comments on that.
If you didn't have Wi-Fi...
If you think you're smart because the internet...
If you didn't have Wi-Fi, the reason we test people is so they can, like, retain data. And I feel that's kind of like a going away thing. Like, well, why would I need to remember something when I can ask internet? What if the internet goes down? Oh, that'll never happen.
Our teachers won't...
Yeah, welcome to Gaza.
Our teachers won't let us use...
That I need to edit.
Yeah, yep. Our teachers won't let us use Wikipedia. So, you graduated much later than I did? Oh, excuse me, earlier. You're an old man, that's right.
Because of the fact that...
You still used maps for a bit when you were driving. Did you ever drive with a map?
I did. Actually, I always carried a...
road map. An atlas.
No, there's a different term for that.
Atlas?
Atlas, yeah. You had an atlas in your car.
I got an iPhone. Fuck off. We've evolved. Fuck you, Atlas. I have an iPhone.
Actually, to a point where... Well, you didn't need the gesture at the end, but... We've evolved so that it's commonplace to tell your fellow person to fuck off on a daily basis.
Jack off gestures. We've evolved. iPhones. Cum stain gestures.
No, that's rolling dice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're rolling dice.
Shaking the bones is what they called it.
This is rolling dice.
Rolling.
Well, so anyways, we're going to try to talk about the Grammys here a little bit, because people care about what we talk about, and I never wear hats, but whatever.
We got to pause, though.
Oh, wait. I thought you quit smoking 3 months ago.
Not yet.
Alright, so we'll get into it here.
People always ask, why have you stopped smoking it? Because it tastes so good. It's so nice. How to destroy your...
What are you smoking today, Marlboro?
Marlboro.
Well, at least you're at the top of the line there. That's only, what, $13?
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm Gucci with cigarettes. I always...
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like,
I just
yes, you know... I still have the Marlboro Man is still in my heart.
I want to do Pall Malls, but when I smoked Timeless Times with my buddy in Vegas, we bought it at a random bodega, and it was still $15.
That's another thing. Like, what is the best cigarette you can get right now? If you're, like, not fucking around. Is it Marlboro?
That's like the Coca-Cola of cigarettes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is Is it like...
I'll say it is.
Today, if I'm going to smoke, I'm going to have the Marlboro.
Yeah.
It's
Marlboro is Coke, Camel is Pepsi. It's just...
Okay. That's the equivalent we're making here. All right. I guess I haven't had a cigarette in years.
So I've mentioned Jeff Foxworthy, Marlboro, and Camel so far.
And we're going to talk about the Grammys. Stick around.
But they'd be like, he was playing Caregiver. What the fuck? That's a weird band name.
I think this mic somehow doesn't pick... Like,
good.
Well, I mean, literally.
I wish it did, because that band has no followers. Nobody knows them.
Bill, if you've never watched what we do on the internet...
I bought it on cassette for $5.
He's one of the best producers I've ever had because he just said, yeah, just put it up there. I'm like, sure. And somehow all the video I look at, like, whenever you play something on your phone here, this camera, like, blocks it out. So it's like...
iPhone.
No, I think it's the Microsoft camera.
Well, Steve Jobs.
All right, we'll be back in a tick, folks. After you support America! All right, I fed the cats, so we're back in business.
I smoked a cigarette. I don't condone it.
Look,
I do feel that
he needs a smoke break. Smoke break. There's a meme. I wish I could bring it up now.
I've got a ton of memes about cigarettes where they have that Newport, and each 15-minute break, 15-minute.
All right, so we were gonna do this Grammy thing before I lose interest. And, oh, look at the white on the monitor here, just
vibrant.
Well, no, but it's shining on us, and you can see that. So here, check this out. Like, I'll shrink this.
Are you saying white shines?
Look at the difference that makes.
Now you're more blue.
And now I bring up what we're looking at for here, and it's
got a big TV.
Well, that's how I roll.
You ever tell people you got a big TV? Like,
no, I tell people I have a $220 4K TV because that was the cheapest one I can get to hook up to my.
It's cheap but big. I'm cheap but big.
Yeah, it's about right.
Cheap with big.
Cheap
TV.
but big. So, you wanted to explain to me earlier the difference between record of the year and album of the year. There are two listed here. On when we blow this up, should be more visible, more or less. By the way, we are drinking Cutwater.
Sponsored by the same.
We're not sponsored, but we tend to enjoy this. They're out of somewhere.
San Diego.
Was it San Diego?
Yeah, I think it's San Diego. I'm pretty sure.
Is he right, ladies and gentlemen? Post in the comments. We'll never read. Bill, you read the comments the other day, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Neither do I. But he was right. It is San Diego. You probably can't see that. You might be able to see that.
Water. San Diego.
Anywho, like I talked.
Team name is
actually, look at Story in Redwood. We bought this from. Said it's very popular.
What?
Yeah, all of it. Like, and I said, yeah, I found it on a whim one day, and I said it's literally like a drink in a glass.
No, you saw 12.5. No, or did you? You were like, oh yeah, I saw margarita. And
I know my drinks, Bill.
I remember having. I'm like, I'm getting fucked up. Like, this doesn't feel good, Christian boy. It doesn't feel good, Christian boy, when you're drinking it.
Don't you worry about that.
That should be an advertisement for him. Cutwater. Feeling like a Christian boy is
Alright, so this is back to the... What is the difference between record and album of the year? Because I didn't know that. Like, aren't they the same thing? We're in Minnesota. Go fuck yourself.
What I don't like is SZA. Okay, I love SZA. I didn't really care for that release, but that was released in 2022. So I don't like that that's on Grammy Awards for 2023. That's just a personal opinion. Because that came out in 2022.
I would like...
But they're going on their cycle.
But if SZA could spell...
SZA.
That shouldn't be what that pronounces as.
SZA is from Chocolate. I remember I smoke the crack, I shoot the dope. That's his name.
SZA should probably not be pronounced.
How would you say it? If you're looking at the letters.
I wouldn't, because I'd be like, this is something I would...
You would say SZA.
This would be...
SZA? You would still probably say SZA.
Why did you choose that name? Why couldn't you choose, like... Any other rap name.
Her previous record, the one with Drew Barrymore.
What's her real name?
Fucking Maroon. I don't know her real
name.
Yeah.
Could you come up with something a little beher than SZA?
She's on TV.
Hold on. Yeah.
She's
right
on
Kill Bill.
I'm pretty sure
there.
she's on TDE. Well, it doesn't say it, but the record label TDE. That's
what
Kendrick's.
does TDE stand?
Well, that's Tough Dog Entertainment. Is it Tough Dog? I'm gonna guess.
I don't want to Google this. For what? Like we're just.
I'm guessing, but I'm probably right.
All right. Anyways,
I know a tune or two. But record and album was your question, and album of the year and record of the year. Record of the year is going to be from a producer standpoint, so that means everybody in that concept. Album of the year is going to be strictly for the artist.
Okay, so one's more of a solo project, the other one's a group effort.
One is the album of the year from that artist who puts it out as a craft. Record of the year is going to go to the fucking collective people who worked on the album. So, but it's a year.
So
it's a year. Okay,
what would be more of a prestigious award as the individual?
As the individual, I would say album of the year because that goes to the
record of the year. So this is the big one would be album of the year.
Well, in my mind, that's an argument of comment because record of the year is the collective.
So again, going down record of the year,
where they say that has got the biggest impact on the year.
We have John Batiste, which we've agreed that he should just stick to the Tonight Show.
Not strong enough as a borderline EP.
Is it the Late Show or Tonight Show? I think it's Late Show. Late Show's CBS, Tonight Show's Fallon.
No.
Come on, Late Show's Colbert.
Late Show,
I'm pretty sure Colbert, and the Tonight Show's Fallon.
Or Jay Leno.
Hey, if you're all listening, we could do a host show, or...
Shit, they'd be like,
Actually, I guarantee if people look through, like, what we've done in the past, they're like, these guys got some chops.
They're damn dirty.
Think on your feet, being
damn dirty, ugly boys, but I'll take their vocals.
Yeah.
Let's get their chops.
I'm not saying we're doing a show. You're interviewing. You've interviewed before.
All right, the TC Pulse. Part of my learning process.
See, that's the whole point. Like, I'm more of an engineer than you are.
Well, I've interviewed folk.
That's the point. Like,
even as a producer, we did. Even as a producer, you'd have to answer calls to make sure, is this person fit to be on air?
Oh.
Is this person
So you had to deal with that sort of horse shit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's neat. All right, well, excuse me while I do this. But then, Boy Genius, I've expressed that they're all women. Is that the irony that I'm not seeing?
No,
or...
Phoebe Bridgers is a big name in the indie community.
But is she a boy?
No.
Oh, okay.
Boy Genius.
Okay,
you're stating that based on the name. Boy
Genius, based on the name. Like, I've listened to what the current has played for them on the radio.
It's boring. It's just it's been done before.
But what's the statement they're trying to make with the name Boy Genius and they're all women?
Well, I mean, they're very outspoken.
Okay. Well, is that it? Is that your take on it? No, should we move on? I mean, that's my only take.
I find it to be
it's three women.
Pretty generic.
All right, yeah, that too. Miley. Sure.
No, it's just that's the pop appeal. I mean, she's got nothing.
I haven't heard this song.
The record sucks. Well, it doesn't suck, but there's bangers. But I mean, it's not cohesive flow. There's no such thing.
Okay, so I'll get to listening to Flowers on little other. But you've
see what was I made for from the motion picture?
Well, hold on. We're just kind of moving on. Like we're gonna try to do a cohesive show here, Bill.
Yeah, but
okay. So they've played this on the current. So much it's made me sick of...
I saw the movie. You didn't see the movie. You're out of touch. Old fucker. Old and out of touch.
I want to have a counterpoint.
But he can't because he's old.
I watched The Flash.
Yeah, no.
I just did.
Yeah, now they're going to be like, well, he's dumb.
Because Ezra Miller's been just alienated by Hollywood. Because apparently he's a weirdo. And you couldn't tell why he... Look.
No.
Look, Grant Austin is a better Flash than that shithead, and they've met. The
Ezra Miller does Speed, and what is he? The Flash.
Whereas Grant Austin does the Flash on CW, and he's like, wholesome love stories with Iris. Yeah, you gambling again?
CW, I'm gambling.
I like the Arrowverse. Come on,
no,
I watched
some of Smallville.
It's not even part of that. Like, there was a Flash in the 90s that I forgot about.
It's CW.
And apparently Mark Hamill was, like, a bad guy in that. Like, legit.
Well, he was the best Joker, so why would anybody discredit Mark Hamill as a villain?
There we go.
Yeah,
He doesn't even...
Was he a better villain or a hero?
Better villain! No.
Well, that's a debate. That's a debate you can have with people.
Oh, I wish I could have some...
Mark Hamill a better villain or a better hero? And everybody be like...
I actually, like...
Whoa! That's what everybody would do. Oh!
Hold on. Oh, Johnny Grundy sent something back. He said, ha 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 ha, to the, Adam Green crack house. That's a nice thing.
That's one of his, that's a weak... I haven't picked up that album because it's a weaker Adam Green album. I want to have the one with...
Yeah, but that's just, like, it's just... I'll get back to him for that. Like,
Daddy nailed me to the cross. Suicide. Actual Adam Green song. Bluebirds.
We're in a positive state of mind, folks. Don't worry about it. He's just quoting music.
I'm quoting Adam Green with his song Bluebirds. Beautiful. That album has the song Jessica Simpson on it.
Hey, Bill. Like, they're not going to hear this, but this is Mark Hamill singing Only You. And I'm just going to... He sang it to Batman in Arkham Knight. And the way this is presented in the game is he's leaving Batman a message as Bruce Wayne after he died. No, but
he's a genius.
Probably one of the best things he's done as a Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix or Mark Hamill?
This is the credits. So like 2 minutes, but like...
It's just so good, though.
Well, I mean, like... That might be up there, in my opinion, as Mark Hamill's finest performance as the Joker.
I should play that for people.
Like literally, it's... That occurred in Arkham Knight after the Joker had died. Actually, previously in, like... Those all are good games.
That's why you know what? I think it's generic to say, but I think the Batman series is my favorite superhero series.
I don't go that far, and we're getting way off subject.
Wait. Would you put it in? You put it in your top?
Oh, it's in the top 4 or 5. Just say 5. I'm sorry, like that Immortal Hulk and the Cosmic Ghost Rider like broke my head open.
Ghost Rider's my buddy Corey's favorite.
No, because he's not the Cosmic Ghost Rider.
He's a junkie of comics. I went to Comic-Con, a micro-con in the cities. So I used to go to comic book festivals.
You did not.
I did. I went to 3 of them with my buddy
I guess the light off of there because that. But we have the lovely whatever. I'll let that sit. But explain to me your Comic-Con because I've never been to one.
That's how I got into Image Comics because everybody was always into DC and Marvel, and I was into Image. My buddy.
I read whatever, man.
I was in a...
You know, I like One Punch Man.
Supreme, Ripclaw, and were like the big Image ones that nobody cared about.
You could be making that up right now and I wouldn't know.
I know, because people didn't give a fuck about Image, but it was the darker...
Look, did they do Preacher?
What's Image's biggest name?
Spawn.
Very good.
All right, I took a glance in the dark at that, but like Preacher, I heard was pretty good as well.
Is that an Image comic?
I don't know. It's
I was
comic. It's
only
not
in
DC or Marvel.
I was only in it for a bit, but those were the ones I was into. But I got into Image because it was a darker.
More adult. Because I mean, literally, I read through some things from like.
It was more of the artwork was more.
Everyone has sirens going by. And that's usually...
If we were in Alabama, it'd be for weed. Cops, like 3 cop cars would be here. Like, we smell weed.
Yeah, that's why we have a progressive government.
I'd be like, man, I brought up Jeff Foxworthy. Like, all right, well, at least you bring up a man of God, and we're going to let you go, boys. Smoke up. Love you. Alabama for life. Crimson Tide!
Somewhere there's a sheriff that's actually repeating that to a...
Yeah, hey, if you love college football in Alabama... You know what? I'm gonna tell you. You got a bunch of. I went there. I dropped out because I was drunk. But I want to tell you.
There's a little point.
Come on.
Hold on. I gotta get rid of
Land of the free, home of the brave. Let me tell you, boys, what I'm talking. Alabama football. Let's go.
Apparently, we got sidetracked. We're just talking, and drinking tonight. So, Grammys. Let's just synopsize. I'm not a fan of any of them, and. I hope to God I'm working that night. Is the lightest remark I'm going to say.
No, there's no oomph. I mean, everybody's like, oh yeah, we're getting, there's no surprise.
But I do have a prediction, though. The prediction is...
your prediction is Olivia.
Oh yeah, Olivia Rodrigo's going to clean that shit up.
No, my prediction is Taylor.
Well...
Kansas City Chiefs. They lost at Eagles, though, so...
Talking about football in lieu of Taylor.
Yeah, because now you have to. That's how popular she is. You bring up football, you're gonna get Taylor Swift. Okay?
Yeah, he just rejuvenating the interest in what team does he play for? The
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah. So you got the
best tight end in football, though. Travis Kelce is. Even though the article today was
and the quarterback
Coach Andy Reid. Coach Andy Reid was snarling, according to. The news today, snarling
we will
at
not be a sports show. You can talk about music.
I am Taylor Swift. That's when you can bring up the Kansas City Chiefs with their quarterback Patrick Mahomes and the star tight end Travis Kelce, who is
you're part producer of this show. If you need a sports section, then I will limit to a minute.
It'd be the Buffalo Bills losing because the Bills' name is vilified.
Would you recap that game?
They beat the Jets. The game that
Listen
just
to this
happened
dude talk about sports.
They just beat the Jets.
Hey, Bill,
they played on
do your
Sunday.
best sports thing, and in week's recap. What happened? The most important games, in my opinion.
The 3
Packers. I don't remember because I was at the bar.
No, Packers won. They beat the Chargers.
That's
a big win. Detroit.
I was at the bar and there was an advertisement for Bud Light on.
Beat the Bears.
Beyond the Bud Light, didn't understand. Because Rick Cole was bartending, and occasionally I looked at her belly, kind of going through her shirt, and kind of really.
Fan?
Well, yeah.
Vikings lost to the Broncos. Vikings lost the Broncos like the Broncos lost the Bills. So my buddy Mikey was giving me shit. Who works in the kitchen with me? He was like, "Yeah, your fucking Bills lost so bad they can't count. They suck. Fuck the Bills." Who did the Vikings play? They played Denver, and they fucking lost this Sunday. They fucking lost to the same team the week before. He's giving me shit about the iconic name of Bill, loses, and what happens? The Vikings lose to the same goddamn team. So karma comes back and takes your balls
this gentleman
through your ass.
That you worked with that was harsh. That's
sweetheart. Still a sweetheart.
I'm just saying, the whole football team got to lose because of him.
Well,
I agree with that.
It's karma. Don't talk fucking shit. You work in a kitchen. We live as a team. We die as a team. Let's be on the same pace here, boy.
I don't want to have that. I've been told I can't quit.
I've
been told I can't quit.
Well, and that's what you got to know. You can't quit, and if you fucking suck and you lose, just get over it.
Well, no, but that's like
you're still not dead.
Well, then
Keep
I'm going.
going.
It's like, do I want to get fired? And they're like, no, you can't get fired. What? Well, HR is kind of just not there. Yeah, we're doing this for.
But the Bills won. Bills beat the Jets.
Oh yeah. If you're sports
That's
minded.
what you were getting at. You know, you asked the question.
Well, no, I just
Bills,
wanted to synopsize. Like, if you were going to synopsize
Bills
that
beat
for
the
me,
Jets.
like, Bill, like, I want to care, but I kind of don't care. Could you tell me the week in sports?
Didn't you watch with me? We watched that Kansas City game at Kelly's that one time.
No,
it was Jared Goff and Patrick Mahomes.
Years ago.
Yeah, you were there. That was the most hoot and hollering game I've seen. That's why Patrick Mahomes he's pretty goaty. I mean,
yeah, he's on every State Farm commercial I can't see, so, it's cool.
He's goaty. I mean, Josh Allen, though, has the record in touchdowns this year and in the last 6 years. And he's a Buffalo Bill.
And what are
Looks
the odds
like trash
like,
this year, and I feel bad. But
what are the odds of this Kelsey?
He's just a fucking beast. The boy's a beast.
Well, no, just had Taylor and that Mahomes over at the same night.
Oh, that's so common. Mahomes don't give a shit. He's like, all right, I got two
Taylor.
kids. I got two kids.
How does the security guard deal with that? Like,
I got two kids.
Well, they're partying. The security guard has to overlook that.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah, but as the security guard, like...
They do as they're told. If you're a security guard, they're like, all right, hey, we want you to fucking... Oh, man, I
don't think I'd want to be any rock star's security guard. Because you're so obligated to necessarily know about things, but not necessarily know about things. Because that's the task.
If you're a security guard?
No. Nobody wants to talk about Taylor's had all those relationships, but she gets down. And I'm pretty sure, like, her and Katy Perry had, like, prerogatives.
I think she's lame. I think Taylor's lame. I think that's why Travis Kelce likes her.
Everyone. I think no one knows. She's into things we don't even know.
Lame.
She can buy a stadium! She's probably been to Mars, Bill. We don't even know.
Travis Kelce,
no,
the whole Kelce family is the shit. I'm a Bills fan, and I'm a Vikings fan.
I bet Travis Elon Musk has, like, probably a mansion on Mars.
The whole family.
That no one knows about. Because, why if you had SpaceX, and you could...
Elon Musk can fuck off. I'm sorry. But that
why wouldn't he already have, like, a thing on Mars?
I do like...
I've just lied to the government for years.
I do like Summer Grimes. Do you even know who Grimes... You know Grimes.
Yeah, it's his ex-wife.
They
had a kid that's a number.
Okay.
Because Sam was all talking about it.
Pause it a second.
All right. We're going to take a break. We're going to take a break.
It's off-camera topic. Off-camera topic.
We're at 21 minutes, so it's fine. Normal editor, because we're professionals with these red Solo cups. They fill you up. It's time to party.
Fuck you, Dale. All right.
That's not part of the music, dude. Why are you whispering a lot of money we're recording?
Well, there's a band.
Kind of band?
Bitchin' Bajas.
Bitchin' Bajas. Anyone ever heard of them? Leave it in the comment section. We don't check it at all.
Apparently Drag City now, they just sent an email saying, hey, Drag City released all their shit on vinyl for the first time in God knows how many years. You can buy all the shit. So you can buy all their vinyl.
Are you going to have a cigarette and I just hit record?
Yeah. That's when you can tell he's not attuned to his...
No, I can tell, like, you've been out of the producing game for so long.
Why would you hit play?
Well, why would
the audience is thinking, God, that producer must be dumb as fuck.
As they're grinding.
He's got grinding, and that other dude has a cigarette. Grinding. You don't smoke inside. You're a patron.
Let's like. Do you recall the story?
I don't smoke inside though. There's dudes who there's the smoking fetish videos where dudes just they smoke cigarettes and they review cigarettes. They're like, this cigarette tastes like the tobacco was rolled in Cuba.
For someone that can tell that, kudos to them that they can...
Reviewing cigarettes. Should I have a cigarette reviewing channel?
I don't think I can do it. Because I don't...
You
know what, I'm going to keep going.
I smoke, but...
Or actually, I have to use the restroom, so we're just going to take another quick break. Alright, so...
Look who's up here to say
back from our break, and we got the kitty on us. Tali's got to visit. But what we looked at on the video previously is you can actually see what we're looking at here pretty good. So, besides getting all sidetracked, we were talking about the Barbie movie soundtrack.
Which you haven't...
No, I'm not going to see it, but Billie Eilish... I don't want to sound like a hater.
It's dramatic.
But just... Where are you going?
thought the beer was behind me.
It's down below. It'll look great editing later. He just did a whatever. So he saw this,
Editing? I don't think there's going to be
well,
no editing.
well, just from what I remember of listening to the lyrics.
There she comes.
Oh, there's a kitty. All right, there's a cat involved. This is Talia. She just has to visit her. No, she's whatever.
She's like, I'm gonna make him sick. I'm gonna make him sick.
All right. On My Mama by Victoria Monet. I don't even know what this song is.
Oh.
Yeah, work that cat, Bill.
Yeah, she's just not here. She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna get a bone.
All right, I haven't heard this song. I'll have to look it up later, but that feels.
Oh, you just a little gem.
The Beauty.
The beauty.
Vampire by Miss Rodrigo we discussed. I feel that album's just going to clean up, and that'll be the...
I think it'll be Taylor. Lana Del Rey maybe have a couple, but it's just Taylor's just got to hold on.
But Anti-Hero and SZA. Now...
This was an album released in 2022.
That's how you pronounce that, but that's not how that verbiage translates into English from my critical perspective, and sure. Like, yeah. Rub that cat, Bill. So, I don't know, I want to move on, like, I'm not a fan, I might not watch the Grammys this year.
No, you'll be
John Batiste, Boy Genius again, Miley Cyrus, Lana Del Rey, which I want to not say nothing nice.
Lana Del Rey's.
No, I just... There's a lighter somewhere. These are at Menards for $1.89. $1.89, everyone. Mini blowtorch.
Once you start,
they're amazing.
Once you start using a blowtorch,
you just be more efficient with the fuel consumption, yeah.
Show me your
Good German, yeah.
Show me your spoon.
Would you like to spend more time lighting your thing that you're smoking, or would you like to spend less time? Hence the blowtorch, yeah.
Heroin junkies say that with a spoon.
Sackler.
But cigarettes, they're, I think they're worse than heroin. I'm just going to tell people now. Yeah, I didn't do heroin, but I did cigarettes, and you know what?
So we're talking about Lana Del Rey, but it seems appropriate.
Yeah, heroin and cigarettes tag very nicely with Lana Del Rey.
I'm just going to err on the side of I can't say nothing nice. I will not say nothing at all, but... Well, Lana Del Rey.
That song she re-released, though, with the current was playing, I like that. Say yes to heaven.
Look, lots of women think they're a goddess, but none of them are...
None of them want to be a heroin junkie.
Well, no, that none of them are that bitch from Justice League. Wonder Women's. She's a goddess. Lana Del Rey is a musical artist.
Do I like Zack Snyder? I don't know if I do.
It doesn't matter. But, again, two things right here, like, oh, wow.
Guts.
No, like...
Janelle Monáe, though, is beautiful. And I like that album.
I
like The Age of Pleasure. I want that. I think that is great. Brent saw her live. She was... you could buy
I want you to comment on all this, and I'm going to smoke and drink things.
You could buy merch.
I can't.
There's a shirt you could buy with Janelle Monáe's
talk.
kids.
Listen to him talk. I am reclusing
Janelle Monáe, Age of Pleasure.
I am reclusing myself from this discussion.
Basically, a protege of Prince. I mean, Prince was on Janelle Monáe's fucking radar. I think she's a genius. I really think, in the terms of sexually provocative and the music being just as equivalent to the sexual nature presented, I think it's really good. Where Guts is like the Disney version, the PG-13, And Taylor Swift is just fucking generic. That's just your general 7.
You done?
Midnight, yeah. I mean, that.
Well, I thought you'd go more into the other two I fucking hate, but whatever.
You like Olivia Rodrigo. Who doesn't like,
Yep. My mouse is functioning, but we're moving on.
SZA?
Well, whatever.
I don't like that album as much as.
Look, I don't want to be like
Her last is
hater
really
labeled.
good.
Hater labeled.
I like SZA, but I like Kill Bill. It's an okay song. The name, though.
People could ask me, like, what did you like this year, Nick? I'm like, my time off. Well, that's not a real answer. That wasn't even a band. But Song of the Year.
A Songwriters Award is eligible. See, Jack.
Lana Del Rey, no.
No.
I don't know what Anti-Hero sounds like. John Batiste, I think they played that earlier.
Honestly, I'd pick Kill Bill. Even though that album was released in 2022. John Batiste is so generic, too. I mean, I don't...
Dance the Night, I think I've heard, but I don't think I've not heard.
It's from the Barbie album.
You ever wonder how much Ryan Gosling or Will Ferrell's getting from that film? Like, okay, besides Margot Robbie, in descending order, who got, like, 5th in monetary, like, where's Will Ferrell? How much did this film pay Will Ferrell?
Enough.
How much you think?
He'd say yes to heaven. Say yes to heaven.
Don't mock me. It's not funny.
Kill Bill.
And then Vampire, then... Oh, so...
I'm thinking
two
SZA.
from the...
I'm thinking Kill Bill. I'm thinking SZA. I'm thinking Kill Bill.
I'm literally going to say...
SZA.
We have to synopsize this Grammy show because... I'm going to get...
I don't like a lot of the choices.
Too drunk and ragey.
I don't like a lot of the choices.
But we might have to play some Mortal Kombat.
Probably beat you though.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like...
Say yes to heaven.
I just
Say
updated it.
Yes.
And it looks good, and... People
You
love...
updated Mortal Kombat?
Well, it had to be. It was a big... Like, it took 4 hours on this.
That's Steam?
With the Steam Deck. Greatest system ever. You'll learn. But, oh, it took seconds on that thing. But it's plugged in.
The only piece of media that you have, you can show people Aerosmith's Get a Grip on CD.
Oh, no, I got music around here.
That's where you got Mothers too. You got Mother too. That's your biggest one.
Wait, hold on.
That's your award winner.
Oh, yeah, what he's doing.
Nickelback.
No, there's albums up there.
The only one that's up there was Aerosmith Get a Grip.
Look. He's all a fan of physical media.
I've got a lot of music.
Would you talk about...
I've got a Crowbar cassette in my fucking... I've got a Clientele CD. I've got a Minutemen CD. A Bad Religion
Here, look,
CD.
let's finish the Grammy thing here so I can get this out of here so, like, we could look in, like, really, really, really white.
Really bad.
Dance the Night, I have whatever.
Best
New artist, though.
Ice Spice is really... I don't like Jelly Roll. A lot of people like him because
This
he's country
is a category.
and dirty.
I've heard of none of them.
I don't like
care.
CMT, and CMT's on his
Producer, this Jack Enough you brought up over and over again.
I don't
being funny in a foreign language.
No,
like,
I would Negro.
And then Hit Boy. Hit Boy. I have never heard this term before today when I looked at this.
He did King's Disease 3.
That
and
doesn't really
Magic
like
2
just,
and 3. Nas is good. I like Nas, but
do you have a real name?
Nasir something.
Fine. I don't know what like
Nas Illmatic is one of the.
This
at least
feels
in
like
1994, Nas is
My
Illmatic.
cat's getting mad. She's like, "You're talking and I'm rubbing." Metro Boomin, though, I guess that's another like.
Boomin. He worked on Young.
Are these companies or people?
No, producers. Hit Boy and Metro Boomin are big producers.
What does that mean? They just
They make the
contribute?
beats. They make the beats. Beat
So the
makers.
boom, boom,
Yep.
boom,
Back
boom,
beats, back
boom,
beats.
boom, boom, boom.
Producer will have.
What can you do with a keyboard or a computer or
Yeah.
record a bunch of things from a
Metro
AI
Boomin
thing?
does shit though. He's doing stuff with 21 Savage. The Weeknd is good though.
Yeah, but that's spelled wrong.
Boogie with the Hoodie and Sway Lee, ASAP Rocky, Drake. See,
Chris professional.
Chris Brown. You're gonna work with Chris Brown and Young Thug.
All right, so Metro Boomin is neat. Daniel, how you saying that?
Negro, Negaro.
I'm gonna let it slide because I'm not gonna edit this shit.
Daniel.
Dave Oh, that's not Dave Chappelle.
But he had Olivia Rodrigo and Chappelle Roan. I definitely say it's him. Because I like the production a lot.
Now, maybe I'm in Gatorade mode,
Okay,
but just...
Caroline Polachek is so good too. Welcome to My Island. That album is
Dang.
a master
New song is
pop
Dang.
album.
The only one of that struck me as really, really good
Look
was
what's on there.
Billions.
Hot to Go is H-O-T-T-O.
I thought they couldn't get nominated, though.
A-2.
What are you talking about? I'm leaning back, and I don't want to get out of shot here.
Fat Joe. Lean back. Lean back.
But we got to get through this because...
Songwriter, you're non-classical. Nobody knows that. Carol G.
Oh, we're going to try.
I know Carol G. So my vote is for
This is
Karol
all
G.
not...
Bad Bunny's on there, which I don't really care for Bad Bunny. A lot of people like
Like
Bad
that
Bunny.
Mall Rabbit? Or no, like...
H-O-T-T-O.
Jesse O. Jillian or...
Big.
Shane Mc... You pronounce that.
H-O. Shane McAnally.
McAnally.
Yeah, you were thinking.
All right.
Shane
Hey, Walmart. Theron. Justin Tranta. All right, now we're just getting into like, oh, this could get. Bill, do we want to go this far? Like, we're already this deep into a Grammy show. And we've been drinking.
I'm buying a new car on Friday.
Yeah, sure. Is it going to be a
Well, not
Ford?
a new car.
Is it going to be a Ford?
Jeep. Jeep. I'm thinking it's going to be a Jeep.
What are you thinking? Have you been looking at something?
My dad's like, yeah, because my credit's so good that I can now fucking. So, but you gotta get a new one. I'm like,
No.
because my only has 160,000 miles on it, but everything.
You have a father like mine that will look at the auction circuit and find the cheapest either repossessed or with. Or if you want something like
I wish we're going through a
little old family that just wants a car up for whatever.
No, I wish we're going to Tim Brown. He's the
you
used to
know
work
what you're doing.
at TI. Yeah, I'm gonna be spending at a dealership probably $12,000.
Ladies and gentlemen,
13,000. No,
CNN news broadcast: man buys new car.
CNN breaking news: Bill cleaned his dirty bowl, and it was
That's not
dirty.
news. That's just your friends
It's
accepting
just,
you
it's
for
just
you.
a good joke.
Accepting you for you.
CNN breaking news.
This is eventually we'll try to get to Mortal Kombat after I lectured him on sports, which he thought was really funny. But we will include sports in the future.
Alabama!
I'm not opposed to sports, just...
It's perfect because I have a great surprise for you. He's a surprise for me. Maybe he's giving me a car.
It'd be the best dad. It'd be the best father's gift ever. For you. Alright, so, here. This says things. Best pop solo performance. Oh, this is a long... Bill, did you see this? If you look in the corner, or... Hold on, I can follow this because I'm good at, this way. Right here on the graphic on the screen, it's like there for how long this list is. So, we either take forever or there'll be no Mortal Kombat, but we should take forever. I don't want to play Mortal Kombat tonight.
New vocal or instrumental group collaborative recording singles.
Oh, there's still Lana Del Rey. Candy Necklace. So
that'll win.
I haven't heard it, but still I said John Batiste. I'm like, whatever. And they collaborated. Well, sure. That'll. Ghost in the Machine. Phoebe Bridgers.
I'd say SZA and Phoebe Bridgers.
I don't want to even go through this thoroughly.
That's still a 6.
Can we justify not going through this thoroughly?
Yeah. Well, Fantano did. He didn't give a shit. He was like, well, we'll go through some of it.
Well, he covered the main ones.
Yeah.
And it's all like a disgust of like...
Yeah, because once you go to TV soundtracks, once you go to world music, best religious music... But
that Barbie thing apparently was revolutionary.
No, it's a weak soundtrack. It's not
yeah. Transformers had a movie too, and that wasn't as big.
The soundtrack.
I remember when Linkin Park had a good Transformers soundtrack song. I listened to.
I always tell people it's no Tony Hawk soundtrack. Okay.
Well, god dang it! Why ain't nothing no Tony Hawk soundtrack no more? Hold on, ladies and journalists. We're just gonna shut this on down.
H-O-T-T-O.
No, you bring that creative shit near that. We're gonna have a good old discussion why nothing needs Tony Hawk soundtrack no more.
O-G-O.
Why can't Tony Hawk soundtrack no more, Bill? Subject number 1.
GTA soundtrack.
What Tony Hawk?
GTA soundtrack is pretty fucking good. Even their podcasting is funny as fuck.
Tony Hawk, we've redacted into Tony Hawk. I brought the graphic on screen here.
GTA.
We're getting off subject for a reason.
Tony Hawk.
Why Tony Hawk good?
Well, it's punk. That's like
so again, you thought that music.
If you don't like punk
you
music,
thought
you're
the
not
music
like
while the skateboarding next to each other was good in the sense that it did it on it, right?
Goldfinger. 'Cause here I am, Superman. How many? Did you ever play the first one, or did you predominantly play the second one? What did you play more, 1 or 2?
You know,
you played 2 way more.
2 and the 3.
3 was good. I liked 4.
That's right in French, right?
I liked 4.
I didn't play 1 or 4 as much.
1 was so good.
1 was like...
That's the first time you could play Skate. Skate is the best fucking game.
It felt like 1...
1 was so good. They were in
was something,
Minneapolis.
But 2
they were
was
in Minneapolis in the first one.
Well, there's a Burnside, wasn't there? I felt like 1 was 75% what 2 was.
Well, 2 was better. Yeah, 2 was
2 was just insane good, and the soundtrack was insane good.
2 is the best one.
And
if they were put, if they,
well, that's what I say. I started with 2 because
it's the best. Yeah, it's the best.
I always, you know my saying, and I'll say this is
not the soundtrack.
I play video games for things I cannot do in real life.
It had Power Man 5000's Supernova.
Tony Hawk borderlines on that sense where you're skating, but you're doing
insane amount of tricks.
Yeah, well, things that you shouldn't. You're kind of gonna flip on. It was more of an adventure game. And from the beginning, when they still met...
For kids who want to fuck around with their hands while they're playing a game.
No, you're on a board, you're doing... It was this weird amalgamation of, this shouldn't work, but it does. And Tony Hawk made billions of dollars.
Could you beat me in Skate? Tony Hawk?
After a month, no. Right now, probably yes.
You think you could? Which one?
No,
Which one do you have? Do you
all
actually
of them?
have Tony Hawk? No, you don't.
I know there's one over there.
I don't know if you could beat me in Skate.
I know there's one over here.
And
this will be hey, we're recording live now. Nick, what game don't you have in the house?
I don't think you could beat me in Skate. I still probably couldn't beat Murph. Murph was pretty good.
And the answer is fuck off and die.
Hello. Hi, take me off your calling list, if you will, please. That was odd. So I told the machine to take me off the calling list and immediately hung up.
That's nice.
I read that. If you say take me off your calling list, it'll end anything. Dude, on PS2, no way you beat me. I can probably bet. I'd bet a beer on it.
I don't have the effort to hook this up tonight, but I
See,
just want to
We're gonna go.
No, I want to tell a
We're
story.
gonna go get a margarita before I gotta go to bed, and whoever loses in Tony Hawk has to pay for it.
I know it feels like it's not 6 o'clock, but it is, and
It's
we're not
only
doing that.
5:48.
Anywho,
It's not even supper time for kids in Ethiopia.
did we finish?
Repeat what I said.
Somebody Ethiopia.
It's not supper time for most in Ethiopia.
I cannot go through this whole list. Oh my god, that's on there.
Skrillex is on there. Disclosure,
Romy?
which is Romy and Fred again. I like Kylie Minogue. Apparently, Fantana don't like Kylie Minogue. Arctic Monkeys was once again last year.
Well, this is so big.
I don't like
Hold on.
Black Pumas.
I brought
do
this
not
over
care.
for a reason, but it's not obstructing the shot, so we'll let people speculate. Like, why did I bring all this over here?
Because you can't beat me in Tony Hawk.
But it's there. It's right there.
I said, what Tony Hawk do you have on you? And you're like, hold on 1 second.
I know I did.
Which one is it, 3 or 4?
Well, this pile
Because PlayStation
is 4.
Four's the one I played the most.
It's 4 on PlayStation 2, but I would rather play on GameCube at number 3. Versus in here I could plug that in, and we could play 2 on Dreamcast.
I'd get my ass kicked on Dreamcast, I'm pretty sure. That I want.
And that's the point I want to make is like, there's options. But this pile of shit here is just... Well, before we proceed...
What's the
you
best?
can't see this.
What is the best game here? What is the best game out of this list? If you were
Let
to
me
say
just tell the crowd
the
here...
best game in the list.
The last
Start
legit...
a fight with
Hold
the
on,
general
like...
public.
This generation, I bought a GameCube, and that collection is kind of in the house somewhere. But this is my PlayStation 2 collection because I literally legit did not own a PlayStation 2 till me and this gentleman went shopping at
Price books.
half-price books in
St. Paul.
St. Paul, 2001?
2020.
Well, 2020, during
One?
COVID.
2020.
Well, I would say 2021. I never legit owned a PlayStation 2. And at this half-price books, they had one in the box with the book. No damage on it at all. Completely new. And I asked the guy how much for it. And he's like, it just came in $45. And I'm like, sure. Bought it for $45. Ended up being, the way I looked at it, what it had with it, about $300. And I never had a PlayStation 2, and we have a local secondhand game store in town with a local secondhand CD store, which you can plug it, Vintage Vinyl, they'll be thankful.
Vintage vinyl.
They're connected
I buy
to...
a lot of vinyl, CDs, cassettes.
Is it still Video Trading Company?
No.
Actually, it's like Kohl's Games or something.
The vintage vinyl. No, it is. It is.
It's like Kohl's Games.
Is it?
Well, look, it's local in Red Wing, and I buy a lot of secondhand stuff there. Or just
Vintage
whatever.
vinyl is what.
Anyways, this collection of PlayStation 2 games I've accrued in the last year just for, like,
What's the best one?
probably the Gradius. Well, I'm here. Because we can do this. This game, I kind of sadly legit bought on eBay. But, here's one thing I did do, though.
Remember you got that shitty Diablo game that didn't work?
It's still over there.
Does it not work? Well, it seems.
I just haven't tested it on the actual PlayStation upstairs.
Yeah, because it seems
Because
like
they
it's
go through the 2,
broke.
it's what it is, but, like, I've emulated it on 2 platforms, so, like, sure, whatever. But these guys, some Castlevanias, with the price tag I still have on them. So,
They're gonna be like, you got ripped off and found that in
Nah,
the fucking unconscionable
actually.
thing for $12, you fucking fucker. Fuck you, fucking fucker. Hey man, fuck you, fucking fucker. I got that so cheap in Alabama. My dad played for the Crimson
Look
Tide.
at that price.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, just
Jesus Christ. But it's no red. But it's not the.
hold on, like you could.
It's not the great value. I mean,
I don't think they great value.
you're not gonna find that in Red Wing. He bought it in Red Wing, Minnesota. Okay,
Hold on.
he didn't. Online,
Price charting for Curse of Darkness is. So we could check this real time bill.
it's probably less, but you got to factor in shipping.
Oh, I
Factor in shipping. That's all you gotta do. Some dude is living in Nebraska right now. 54, what you have complete. So it's 54. Yeah, so $5 for shipping. Yeah, you're fine. You paid what? That's just good pricing.
That's what I'm getting at. Like,
It's good pricing.
so I gotta lay down like, to the Castlevanias that.
He's paying.
Hey, do we want to get
How
way
long
off
ago?
subject? Way off subject?
Did you ask him what he uses as a pricing guide? Have you
No,
ever asked that question?
no. I know what I'm doing.
Because I know what they use.
I know what I'm
at
doing. He
BTC.
knows what he's doing. Let it be.
BTC.
Let it be.
BTC.
Let it
knows.
be. He'd be smarter if he wasn't me. Let it be. But this is my PlayStation 2 collection that I
BTC
started.
knows, especially on CDs. He prices based off of Discogs. And Discog pricing is fair.
But Bill, at this heap is this Gradius 5, and I've walking that back been a huge fan of Konami's Life Force and Gradius, the side-scrolling shmup or shoot 'em up as they refer to it as.
I thought you were gonna say what's that fucking game I'm gonna tell you about. I thought you had that shitty Disney game.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts is right
Yeah,
there.
there it is, Kingdom Hearts.
But why? They've like
I just don't care.
they're no. I mean, look up
Hey,
up
here's an
expensive
RPG with-
PlayStation games. No, look like you can look that up, Bill.
Fighting Force?
Ah,
I owned that.
not so much. Fighting Force.
Cool Borders?
No, that here we can get into that discussion while you brought it up, because the main topic of our show is we just don't know what's going on either, but it's fun, and we'll see what the time frame is. Oh, we're at about 30 minutes. We'll take 1 minute break,
We're gonna
and now we're back. But
We're
what I
gonna
was mentioning earlier is
We're gonna,
this Diablo.
it's broken.
This did not
It didn't
play
work.
correctly on my PlayStation 2. But there's evidence it's a rental thing due to the... you see in the mark here... Here, I'll let you look at that for a second. You see that right there? The movie whatever?
Oh.
Yeah, like... This is probably a rental title. Because there's this little movie watermark thing, if you want to describe it there. And so I'm wondering if this thing got abused as shit at a local thing. And it just doesn't play correctly in my PlayStation 2 that, like I said, I bought at a half-price books for literally a third of the price. Or an eighth of the price as it's actually listed now. But then it's like, how neat is it to get back into like some hardcore PlayStation 2 games versus some shit on the Wii or Switch rather is, you know.
You gotta start a channel called Hardcore Porn on a PlayStation 2. And it's just all the DVDs you can play.
How do I blur the shit out? No, no. These are bad ideas. And
Welcome
you
to
don't.
Hardcore Porn on the PlayStation.
This is Nick just
2.
wants to edit his life to death. Like, Chef, I gotta quit my job because of the fact that I need to edit.
You know that Jerry Springer, was it Too Hot for TV? Did that ever get a DVD release, you think?
You want that?
Well, I'm just curious, do you think
I swallowed
it
really
gotta be-
loud there, but just...
it was on VHS, correct? Jerry Springer's Too Hot for TV.
Hey, look, post some in the comments. We'll never read it, but we're kind of okay. We're off the Grammys. We're off the rails. See how that corrects the light all there? We're just normal. Like almost this screen really, like. We almost have to play Mortal Kombat on here.
Mortal Kombat. I gotta work tomorrow. You don't have to work tomorrow. Fuck yourself. Granted, I'm on day 4 off, but
it's your Sunday.
It's
Last
your
week
Friday.
it was my Friday. The life cycle repeats. Today I looked at Becky. I said, "This is your Tuesday, and this is my
Jordan
Friday."
was burning gravy.
This probably doesn't matter. No, so for Thanksgiving we need to do like 10 gallons of gravy, Chef justified for, and we have a big
Turkey gravy, correct?
There was this. Well, he had this turkey-based shit that was like gold medal turkey base, 6 of them, and he threw it in a goddamn kettle with a bunch of water.
Yeah, it's probably like
we got busy for lunch, and he forgot about it. And then when he went back to it,
the whole bottom was just torched in that kettle. Yeah,
because he asked.
What was the temp at?
Well, no, he asked.
What did he put it at? 9? Did he put it at 9 or 8? I bet you it was at 6. And he just torched the shit out.
It's a kettle like this tall.
Yeah,
And I
know.
think the base at the bottom just melted whatever was there, because like, yeah, it tasted just like it was like just like burnt turkey water. Just like, I was like, oh, it tastes like turkey and salt.
You have to stir gravy. Gravy has to be when we do our gravy for our
here's the best part, Bill. The best part was, before I left, there was a 6-pack of ham base that was sitting on the line. Like, oh, are we switching the recipe at the last second? Because we torched all the turkey, goddamn.
So he'd have to put a emergency Cisco order in. That's terrible.
But he's smarter ham gravy. You're like, whatever, we're at the hotel. Like, if people are like gravy,
actually, that's more hip if you do ham gravy, and that is.
That's not the fucking point, Bill.
I know.
It's not the fucking point,
I know.
Bill.
Hey, cool, you're a hipster chef.
And
failed at your responsibility.
Hipster
chefs are fucking chefs who fail at the responsibility and have to use other shit.
I'm here recording like Take a Whiz. Sorry.
Hour recording.
David Lee Roth. Here, I think I can get this.
That is
well, you know this works, Bill. Like
talking culinary, and what do we get? David Lee Roth.
Look at that. I can make this work at one point. Whatever. David Lee Roth. It's a man swimming in soup. Like Robin Williams.
A man swimming in soup.
We've given up on the Grammys.
Lemon squeezer, bro.
But there might be a dude as well.
Yeah, maybe.
We're approaching the holidays. Bill, are you going to get what you really want? Because I think for this year I've actually got... Look, as a sad man that lives with cats and plays video games...
Jessica Simpson.
It's not one of them, but like, I think I've... As an American and a... Not satisfying enough. Can this end in a joke? No, like, it's not
They
anything
put
in a
googly
joke.
eyes on Marvin, though.
Well, I saw one, like, yeah.
What if you got one of those for your house? And you did it with video games you didn't like? He was going to get one and he's just going to do video games he doesn't like. You just do video games you don't like. So the video would be very short. It would be like 3 games. The best sound would be like a... probably a fucking... GameCube disc
Hey
pack.
everybody. Diablo, PlayStation 1.
Yeah, you just put it in. Alright, it officially doesn't work on the
It
PlayStation 1 either.
Supports
So here we go.
two-player mode and a controller. And those are benchmarks because of the fact that I like Diablo now to a point.
Can you imagine sending it to like a government official? Can you give this game COVID because it sucks and doesn't work, and film it?
I think it just doesn't work
This
on the
game's got
PlayStation
COVID.
2. I think if I tried it on the PlayStation 1 upstairs, because there were two very different architectures.
Bring a GoPro up and we'll see.
I just haven't
now.
done that. I just haven't alright, I gotta just turn on the upstairs TV and plug this into the actual original PlayStation.
Call it Snowball Hour. Snowball Hour is if you check to see if every game works.
He's just saying that because in the upstairs place I have,
Snowball
there's
Hour. There's a cat up there.
Yeah.
He's scared to come down. His name's Snowball.
Wouldn't it be great, Bill? Like the one game I want to stream.
Can you imagine looking up
I have to be upstairs.
cat power sprays, where cats are spraying, and you look up that on YouTube? Just feral spraying cats.
Yeah, that's gonna be that stuff.
Ah! You watched the new South Park?
Now you're getting in touch with your inner shock value.
Have you watched the new South Park?
You have to buy
Paramount Plus.
more or less, I believe.
Oh, okay.
You know I am with that. I buy games on Steam. And the meta. I'm sorry, we haven't done a video since I think I blacked out when we talked about either Mario
Squirting.
Wonder. You said something different, but I'm gonna ignore that. And the metaverse, which I'm still drawn on the Quest 3. I'm the only person in my circle of everything that's tried it on because everyone's frightened of it. Right, Bill?
Do you like when bartenders send that? That's a joke.
Well, yeah, like, I make a joke about that at work, like,
Come
if
see me.
any of you servers
Come see me.
post anything that
Come
says,
see
I'm
me.
serving today.
Would you put that on a picture of a gal on Facebook?
We talked about that, I think.
10 out of 10. I sent that to my buddies who like Nintendo characters though. The Kirby.
That's good. That's actually, like, it took me a second to, like, well, he distracts me again, like, the VR headset I bought
Sent
day
that
one
to
of.
people, though,
That's
who like
grand.
choppy thumber. Metal Gear Solid.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the point where the show just kind of, like,
Where they're fucked up.
falls
Bill's
apart.
showing me.
Falls apart. That it's a miracle I can still edit, but just, I think I might call it tonight where
Yep. I show my buddy.
I can't-
Every time I send, my buddy
can't-
sends me a meme. I'm
shit.
like, shitty meme terrorizes community.
You sent me that. That's actually pretty.
Shitty meme terrorizes.
We gotta
community.
stop. If we don't get over whatever.
Hey, fuck you. We're done. Shut it off. Fuck off. Die.
Yeah, there's no way I can top that. We're just gonna stop.